cold yet sunny day up here in the northern part of Indiana. It is Sunday afternoon and Chauncey and I are getting ready to go home as soon as we eat. Terry, king of the kitchen, my father-in-law, works on brunch. I am running over to the Hall of Superheroes Museum to hopefully get my ticket for the Hall of Heroes Comic-Con, which takes place in a couple weeks. So, it's supposed to be open and I should be able to purchase my ticket there. So, thankfully it's close. It's close to my in-laws' house. So, run over, get my ticket, go back home, eat brunch, and go home. I'm very tired. Very, very tired. My Tweeter and I were up. We spent all afternoon, all evening sewing. Oh, if you guys, I don't know if this will be included in the same vlog. Probably not. So if you watch my birthday weekend shenanigans vlog, you will see footage of me sewing like a mad woman, trying to work on this project. So we started with the updates and upgrades that they needed to do on my Sixth Doctor cosplay, and the corset was just taking forever. Oh my gosh, I have so much respect for the people that make corsets for like a living, like some of the vendors I see at like Gen Con, and especially the ones that make them out of like leather. More power to you. Oh, excuse me. But like, stab myself repeatedly with straight pins, which apparently that's a very common thing with sewing in general. Tweeter cut herself with the scissors. My machine actually went down for almost an hour because a straight pin fell into the mechanism in my sewing machine and we could not get it out, so my father-in-law had to take my machine almost completely apart to get to it, because it would fall in that one spot where, you know, you can't just like take a pair of tweezers or a magnet and get it back out. No, he had to take all the screws out, take off the back, take the bobbin compartment apart because it fell in behind the bobbin compartment. Oh my goodness, it was awful. I thought I was gonna throw up. I was gonna cry because I was so upset, but he fixed it, thank goodness. Oh, it helps when your father-in-law is a machinist and knows like intrinsically how stuff gets put together, even if it's not something he generally works on. So, but yeah, that was a heart attack last night. So, and then I bent a needle. I finally got the damn pin out. I threw the pin away.
Turn right onto 17th Street.
Yes, thank you, GPS. Like, you got the pin out. I threw it away because I was like, I hate you. Go in the trash. I could spare throwing away pin. Put it, you know, got it all back together, turned it on. It's working. Great. Go to sew, and I bend the needle. But we finally got it done. It was late last night, but we finally got it done, and we started on the next project. So it's going to be several weeks before I have a chance to work on anything again, because I have other stuff to do. Here it is, the Hall of Heroes. If you watched my Christmas vlog, you saw that we came here over Christmas break and actually toured the museum, so I had an idea of where I was going. So I'll go in just a second. I'm catching Pokemon because they have a Pokestop here. Any chance to get a chance to hit a Pokestop and get some goodies, get some Pokemon. Success! I got my ticket. Actually, I thought it would maybe be in and out. Thought I'd be back to the house because I'm getting hungry a little sooner than this, but actually, the owner, Alan Stewart, was there. So I got to talking to him about the convention, future of the museum, and all that. I actually talked to him at Indiana Comic-Con, what, 2 years ago? The year Jenna Coleman was there, which I think was 2 years ago. I've got video of it. I've got my whole interview with him. it on my channel or is it on the podcast channel? I don't remember. I'll put a link to it in the thing though. Super, super nice guy. Big comic book nerd. Big history buff too. But he was giving me some of the down and dirty. Oh, there's my phone. Probably wondering where I am. Giving me some of the down and dirty so I could kind of know what to expect for the convention in a couple weeks. So I'm excited. I'm always excited for first year cons. So I'm excited to see how they, do their take on the whole convention thing, and being in a different area. Granted, it's still Indiana, but a slightly different area. Maybe seeing some different vendors, different artists. I love seeing, Artist Alley. It's my budget downfall almost every time because there's always so many talented artists. I'm like, oh, I need that for this much space I have left on my wall at home. And of course, cosplayers. Michael Nightmage is going to be there. He's going to be one of the cosplay judges for the cosplay contest. I'm excited to see Michael again. I interviewed him at Midwest Toy Fest. Goodness, the conventions are starting to blend together. Midwest Toy Fest. So I'm excited to see him again too. So very excited, but I need to get back to the house and eat so Chauncey and I can get going home so I can actually record this week's 5-ish Packers podcast. And then there's sleep in there somewhere too, I think. Fluffy. Fluffy. Hi, Fluffy. Hi, Fluffy. Hi, Fluffy. Two Fluffies. Hi. Hi, Fluffers. Look at how light it is outside. I mean, if you ignore the grayish overcast and the fact that you can't see the sun, but, it's not pitch black. It is 6 o'clock. I know, some people were mad. Daylight savings, we lost an hour, but to me, this makes me so happy. Just because it's not super dark. It is not going to be super dark for a couple hours, or the rate we're going, it'll be, a couple hours before you know it. It'll be staying lighter, longer. It means spring is coming. Not that you know it, because it's 31 degrees and it's been snowing all day. It's my mom's fault. Her birthday's coming up. We always get one more snow right before her birthday, or on her birthday sometimes. Yeah, her birthday's this week. This is the snow, so this is all her fault. We get past her birthday and then hopefully no more snow.
You need toilet paper? No, it's the toilet paper.
The fun down there, Abby?
What?
Don't put your feet right on top of her face.
Well, it's not touching.
No, but yuck.
I like it.
Okay, park the car. That's my 1607 Cedra. Power of 5,000 Stardust and 4 candies.
That's ridiculous.
1635.
That's max power up.
That's as much as I can go. I'm currently at. Oops.
Hey, you should close the app.
Currently at level 28. There we go. Got the scale. Got 100 candy. I'm out of breath. This took so much time. I ran this all tonight, one marathon. Well, crab apples on a palm tree. Look at that.
That is interesting.
2012.
Yeah, it was a decent year. Yeah, the Kingdra.
Cool.
Got sunshine. This little bundle of solar panels there. It is so nice outside. It is almost 80 degrees outside. It is stupid windy. Like, if you're wearing a hat, it better fit well, otherwise it's gonna be gone. There goes my phone. Thank you, text message notification. Hear that? The TARDIS just landed in my trunk. I am tired. Yesterday was very exhausting. I drove all the way to Dayton, Ohio yesterday for a convention, mini convention. It was like a promotional / preview thing for Time Lord Expo, which is a convention that I am helping with that will be taking place in the same location in October. And if the name was an indicator, it's a Doctor Who themed convention. But I am on the staff, I guess. So I'm in charge of the cosplay. I'm like the cosplay person. So I'm in charge of the cosplay contest and all that fun stuff. But so I got people signed up for the cosplay contest yesterday. We sold lots of admission for the convention yesterday. We had some of the vendors that'll be there in October. A photographer, official con photographer was there doing fun shoots, pictures for folks. So, but it just made for a very long day. I was up before 6 a.m. yesterday so I could be on the road because I needed to get there by 9. And I got there. Actually, I walked in the door and walked into the room like right at 9 o'clock. The convention head was all like, "Hey, you're right on time." I'm like, "I know." That was even with my GPS getting me a little lost. So, but I was there all day. I didn't get home until after 7 o'clock, almost 8 o'clock last night. So, made for a very long day. So, I slept in. It's like... Text message! I just slept in today. I was like, you know what? I don't have to. There's stuff I need to do, but it's not time sensitive, so I'm going to sleep till I can't sleep anymore. And then I will get things done. So I'm at Target getting some crap done. I need to buy storage containers, actually, for my cosplay stuff. I've amassed so much in materials, and like all my cosplays are hanging. At least all the completed ones. They're hanging in the closet and are just fine, but I have like so many accessories and then fabric and patterns, and it's kind of a hot mess. So I need to buy some containers. There's so many options. How big are those? Those are 66 quarts. I don't think that's big enough. I'm gonna go with these. These here. Well, good morning, everyone. It is Friday. What is today? 14th? April 14th? It's Good Friday. We're headed into Easter weekend. And I'm headed downtown, but not for work. Usually this time of day I would have been in the office for a little while already. But I am actually on my way to the convention center for Indiana Comic-Con. Now before you say anything, you guys, if you listen to the podcast, Irish Fangirls, you know my irritation, displeasure with Indiana Comic-Con. I went 2 years ago when they had Jenna Coleman and Carrie Fisher, among other people. And as much as I really love meeting Jenna and hanging out with my friends and all that. The convention itself was not terrible, at least my personal experience. Unfortunately, after the fact, I've heard things from friends who their experience not so much. Stuff going on behind the scenes that just frankly leaves a bad taste in my mouth and makes me feel bad for them for the things they experienced. And just overall, the convention, the best way I can describe it is just very generic. It's like a bowl of cornflakes, you know. It's like it's something decent for breakfast, but it's not as exciting as like Frosted Flakes or something else like that. Alrighty then, top just popped out of nowhere. Alrighty then, pulled over good. Whew, that was kind of scary. But he was behind me. All of a sudden, there's like this cop. It's just like went over 3 rows of traffic on the highway, and pulled over on the shoulder. I'm like, alrighty, what's he doing? Anyway. So yeah, this convention, it's cornflakes compared to something like PopCon, where it's like Frosted Flakes or Lucky Charms, you know, just something a bit more exciting. I really had no plans to go to this convention at all, even as they were making guest announcements where I'm like, ooh, I kind of want to meet that person. But I was like, no, because that would require me to pay admission to the convention, and I don't want to give them any of my money. My good friends over at Who North America have a booth at the convention, as they are wont to do, because they're an Indiana-based business. This is an Indiana convention. There's no Doctor Who guests this year, though, but that's okay. But they need help. They needed help. Janie was all like, can you please come help at Indiana Comic Con? I'm like, okay, so I am going. I've got an exhibitor badge because I'm working at their booth. So I will be at their booth most of the weekend. We did set up yesterday, and oh my goodness, I got home and I'm like, I hurt in places I didn't know I could hurt. Because we literally have to build the booth from the ground up. Like, all we get is a patch of concrete, and like we gotta put up walls and put in shelving, and then put up all the product and hook up the. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Plus getting everything down there. We have to load up, you know, vehicles from the shop with boxes of stuff, take it down there, unload it, and then put everything together. So it's kind of crazy. It's a lot of work. I knew it was gonna be a lot of work, but it was a lot of work. But so I'll try to vlog. I can't really, not while I'm working in the booth, but I do get some time where I can just go and enjoy the convention. So if I see, I guess, anything interesting, I will try and vlog for you guys. But unlike other conventions, you're not gonna get like a nice, you know, full vlog like I normally do and post. So it should be interesting. There's some interesting guests. Again, it's like nobody that I was really like, oh my goodness, I'm willing to pay money to go. But now that I'm going, still for the most part, I'm not really gonna shell out any money to get any autographs or anything, with one exception. It purely comes down to if everything works out right timing wise, just because I do have to work in the booth. But if everything goes well, hopefully on Sunday I will get my photo taken with Charlie Cox, who plays the current incarnation of Daredevil for Marvel on Netflix. So he's the one. He's like really the only one that I'm like, yeah, I've got my Jessica Jones cosplay. I kind of need to have my picture taken with the Devil of Hell's Kitchen. Thank you very much. Especially because Defenders comes out later this year. Like I get off my shift in the booth like as his photo op is going on, so we'll see. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, whatever. I'll catch him some other time. If I can go meet Stanley, I think I can hit up Charlie Cox at some other point. But although his autograph booth is like right across the way from the our booth, so like I may be staring a little. So he's not here today. He's only here Saturday and Sunday. It's Friday. Anyway, I've rambled enough. I need to go and park and then get my booty over to the convention center so we can get Indiana Comic Con going. Guys! It's Saturday! It is Sunday Saturday! It's April 15th. You know what that means? I don't have anything in my teeth. I just had a granola bar. That'd be embarrassing. No, guys, it's like such an exciting day to be a fan of stuff. Like, it's gonna be the busiest day in Indiana Comic Con because all of the celebrities are here today except for one. She's only gonna be there tomorrow. Billy Bobby Brown, aka 11 from Stranger Things. So that's gonna be kind of nuts. It was kind of crazy yesterday. Most of the celebrities had decent lines the entire day once they let people out onto the floor. But it's like busiest day at Indiana Comic Con. Dr. Who goes back today. There's a new season of My Little Pony that starts today. In April, the draft is having a baby. Oh my god! Very exciting. Very exciting. So, I haven't had any caffeine or coffee or nothing. This is just natural exuberance. I'm so excited! You always think about downtown Indy. The fact that I work in downtown Indy. Where can I drive? So the walk, I can park at work and then walk to the convention center. Which, at a moderate pace, 15-20 minutes, depending on how long I have to wait to cross some of the streets, crosswalks. But it means I can play Pokemon Go. Get some steps in to hatch some eggs. Just hatched a 5K egg, had a Natu in it. I haven't picked up any 2K eggs in like a long time, but right now they're running a promotion. There's gonna be more rares than 2K eggs. Like, I got my hands on 2K egg first.